We will request the Russian authorities, and that's why I've invited the Russian ambassador, to work with our law enforcement. We want the gentleman to come to Ghana, to be brought back to Ghana, extradited to Ghana, for him to face the rigors of our law.
Mr. Throughout the weekend, everybody has been discussing this Russian man. If you go on TV stations, radio stations, including churches, I'll bring you separate content on the pastors versus the Russian man. But this particular content is about Sam George, Minister of Communications, and also the Ministry of Gender, Children and Social Protection. They also brought out a statement, and they are all geared towards protecting the women and also holding the Russian man accountable. Sam George said he has reached out to the Russian ambassador. They are coming to do a meeting. They'll extradite him, and the street is talking that extradition there some way. But I have the full gist for you.
I'm the Headless YouTuber. There's Headless Reactions. Go!
Motivation for this week or advice for this week is that if someone meets you and tries to run you, tries to befriend you, tries to whatever, gives you a compliment, as a woman, always assume the person wants to eat, especially if it's a man. If a man sees you and says, hello, how are you? Oh, I like your smile. Hey, your dress is nice. So he wants to eat. Don't fall for it. Huh? Come with me. Let me show you how I live. He wants to eat. My microwave is not working. He wants to eat. Anything. Assume at the back of your mind, rule number 1, every man wants to eat you. So try your best to protect yourself. Because if you lose guard, you eat and clean his mouth like this. Yes, that's the advice for today. And this one is going to the women because you've seen what Bruni came to do. Now, the Ministry of Gender, Children and Social Protection brought out a statement because of this whole thing. In case you don't know what's going on, a Russian guy called Yesoslav, he came to Ghana, and there are videos of him just chatting with the women, telling them, meeting them around Accra Mall, in the mall, outside the mall, moving them to his residence, and then eating them. And after he did that, he recorded with glasses. He was wearing glasses. That records. After befriending them and everything, he will post the video of him running the girl up to the place where they entered the room. He will post that one on his social media and redirect you to his Telegram channel. And that Telegram channel is where you have to pay $5 to see the soccer pimps that's happening over there. And he didn't use any protection. Now there are rumors spreading. There are rumors. I'm saying rumors because it's unconfirmed that he may be spreading a deadly disease like AIDS or something. There are some people who believe this rumor that some South African girls gave him AIDS, and because of that, he has also come and spread it. That's why he's doing this. There are rumors, unconfirmed. Also, rumors of some of the ladies attempting to off themselves because of the kind of traction and disgrace that some people have moved out of the hood. Some people have gone into hiding and stuff like that. I mean, a lot is going on, but then the fact that the women, I've said it in the previous video, the fact that the women went to his room or he was able to eat within the shortest possible time is not a problem. They are all adults. He asked them their age. They are all adults. Morally, that one day. But legally, him secretly recording them and then using that footage to like selling the footage online, their nudity and stuff, now that is where the problem is. So the Ministry of Gender, Children and Social Protection came to put out this statement on the digital sexual exploitation. They said that the Ministry of Gender, Children and Social Protection has taken note of reports involving a foreign national who allegedly engaged in sexual activities with some Ghanaian women and recorded and circulated those acts without consent. Preliminary investigation indicates that the individual may not currently be within the country's jurisdiction. Yes, he's not in Ghana right now. This, however, does not reduce the seriousness of the alleged conduct or the state's responsibility to pursue accountability. The non-consensual recording and distribution of intimate images is a criminal offense and a clear violation of dignity and privacy. It is important to state that before those reports, the Ministry of Gender, Children and Social Protection had already been working with the Ministry of Communication and Digital Innovations and its relevant agencies on measures to prevent and respond to image-based sexual abuse. These ongoing efforts include digital safety interventions, engagement with online platforms, and mechanisms for reporting and takedown of abusive content. So they were trying to block like the reshare of those particular videos. It's not right to share it. That's why even when we blurred the people's faces and stuff like that, the Ministry of Gender were in communication with the Ministry of Communications to try and block the resharing of these images. Nice one. These measures are now being applied to this matter by the relevant authorities. The ministry continues to work with the Ghana Police Service, relevant security institutions, and international partners to explore all lawful options available, including cross-border cooperation and mutual legal assistance. Support services, including psychological care and legal assistance, are being coordinated through confidential channels to ensure privacy and well-being. All the women, they are trying to give them some psychological help. Those who need legal assistance, those who need medical assistance to go and check their, status and stuff like that. All of them. The ministry also operates toll-free hotlines on complaints and inquiries, as well as on issues of abuse and violence. You can call the numbers 0800 800 800 or 0800 900 900 or 0800 111 222. We also wish to remind the public to exercise caution in their interactions, both online and offline. The ministry remains committed to protecting the rights, safety, and dignity of all persons and to ensure that jurisdictional limits do not prevent appropriate action. Because he's not in Ghana doesn't mean action cannot be taken against him. That's what they are saying. I've seen videos of some of the women who were in this. There's one woman that she was talking to NDA and explaining that, fine, she went to the guy's room, but nothing happened. Her husband is trying to break up with her, sack her from the house because of this. But yes, she went to the guy's room because the guy told her she is into real estate. The guy told her he wants an apartment to set then. So she went there to go and check something, and then later the guy was making advances, trying to even give her some food, and she said she will not eat, and she left and went to even tell her boss that some Russian guy was trying to do this and stuff like that.
And she all approaching me or counter on who video now who say why you cut and join your conversation anymore. I will be some said you work here, and I'm saying no, I'm a real estate agent. So okay, he just got into the country that he wants an apartment where he is expensive, so he would like to move. And I saw that as an opportunity for me to get a client. And we were cutting her side, but the bill do you work here? And a space baby man or then phone man say I should give him my number that he will call me if anything. Ma, after me boss buy your call scouting nana or Fred say, can we meet up so that we discuss about the property? And I'm saying no problem. And I'm catch a boss say this and that I've gotten a potential client that wants to meet up. And I'll say okay, fine. I should order boats and go and meet him up. Ma, they did me call, I don't know.
Because now the video is out, her husband is very, very angry, saying that so far as you enter the room there, sucker pimps happened. So her husband is trying to break up with her. After this statement from the Ministry of Gender, Children and Social Protection came out, Sam George, Minister of Communications, Digital Technologies, Innovation, he was also interviewed. And he said that there's nothing wrong with meeting somebody and maybe sleeping with the person within 6 minutes. That one, there's their problem. They are all adults. But secretly recording and distributing and stuff like that, and that is where the crime is. And because of that, he has invited the Russian ambassador. They are trying to find ways and means to extradite the guy so that they'll bring him the way we want to extradite Ken Oforiatta from USA. and we are suffering. The way USA can extradite some of our people like that Joe Remix easily, he too will bring the guy from Russia to Ghana to come and face his consequences. Watch this video.
The Cybersecurity Authority is one of the agencies under my ministry, and I'm sure leading up to the Christmas, you guys saw the clampdown we did on cybercrime and fraud and all of that. Part of what we do is also to deal with sextortion and child online protection. In this instance, I'm sure you're referencing the Russian gentleman who came into the country. Yesterday, I caused the ministry to send an invitation to the Russian ambassador. I intend to see him this week and have a conversation with him. We're taking a very strong view of it. The individuals involved are not minors. None of them is a minor. They're grown-up adults who made decisions. What the Cybersecurity Authority is interested in, and my ministry is interested in, is not in the moral judgment of the individuals. It's in the non-consensual sharing of the videos that were posted online. That is a crime. It's not a crime to be able to convince a man or a woman to go into your room with you in 6 minutes. That's not a crime by the law. That's a personal decision to make. But it is a crime to record a person without their consent. And and even when you record and keep it on your phone, and the person finds out and reports to us, we'll prosecute you and you go to jail. That's the law of the land. Now, you don't just record it, but you go and post it on a website for financial gain. That gentleman will be looked for. We will activate every resource in our disposal, working with Interpol. The way we've worked with Interpol to extradite Ghanaians to other jurisdictions, we will request the Russian authorities, and that's why I've invited a Russian ambassador, to work with our law enforcement. We want the gentleman to come to Ghana, to be brought back to Ghana, extradited to Ghana, for him to face the rigors of our law. Ghanaian citizens, irrespective of their decision making, will be protected by their government. The government of John Dramani Mahama will ensure that every citizen's rights are protected. And you cannot record a citizen without their consent and air that or post that online. That constitutes a crime under the Cyber Crime Offences Act, the Cyber Security Authority Act, CSA Act 1038 of Ghana, passed in 2020 by Parliament. So we will work on it. We're working on it. We'll be with my Lelu team at Cybersecurity is building a full docket. Whether we have the gentleman or not, I intend for us to file a full prosecution. We'll make a representation before the courts, try him in absentia, and get judgment if he fails to show up. But we will not let this go.
Now, this extradition there to be very difficult too, because Russia there, they don't play like, they don't do like that.
Russia, they don't play like that. I mean, if the guy is not in Russia yet, maybe he's in some other African country hiding because or something. That one, if Interpol catches him, that one they can maybe bring him to Ghana or something like that. Kenyans are also looking for him because he has done the same thing in Kenya, also in South Africa. But if he's in Russia, the best I believe we can do is to form a case against him and go and try him in Russia, present it to the Russian courts and let them deal with him over there. But that's Russia. Will carry their citizen, Yetsislav, Vladimir, carries one of their citizens and bring him from Russia all the way to Ghana to come and face trial and face what? Imprisonment here? A bad thing. But anyway, Sam George said he's talking to the Russian ambassador. Let's see how things go. Whatever it is, I'll bring you the gist. Subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications.
And tell somebody about Headless. You're heading. Yapon.